All right, Danny, a tough 3-0 defeat to Sholing today. What did you make of the game?
I thought it was a game where we lacked quality in the final third. I think over the course of the 90 minutes, I would say it was fairly even. If anything, we probably had a little bit more territory and more possession. They were dangerous in spells. We have to give them credit. I think they set up well, caused us some problems, but we had enough opportunities to score a couple of goals there today, and just the quality wasn't quite there, which it has been in the last couple of weeks. And then that little bit of luck that you need when balls are ricocheting around the box, you want it to fall to one of yours. 9 times out of 10 today it fell to one of theirs, and they were clinical. They took their handful of opportunities, and we didn't take ours. I think that was the story of the day.
Yeah, do you perhaps maybe at points, considering the state of the pitch, tried to play a little bit too intricately?
Yeah, without going into bits and pieces, we got ways in terms of how we want to play and what we want to do things. Did we execute that as well as we wanted today? No. So yeah, would we have wanted to got it wide, get more balls in the box? I think we caused them some trouble at times when we've done that, particularly in the last 20 minutes when Sam Hill came on down the left hand side, for example, and got the ball wide and put a couple of great balls in. It causes mayhem. So yeah, potentially, but then even when we were playing in central areas, there was some nice intricate stuff, but just that final little bit wasn't there today.
And what did you try and change at the break?
To be honest, we didn't want to change too much. We just knew we weren't good enough in the first 45. And it was just that little bit of care in the final third, which is what we talked about. Can we just make the right pass selection, the right way to pass, the final ball, all of that sort of stuff? And I thought we were better at it in the second half, but still ultimately we didn't have enough quality. And I think over the course of the game, when you go back and look at the chances, we had some really, really good chances today. And 10 minutes into the second half. Firstly, they scored just before half time, and it's a great time for them to score. It takes the stuffing out of the players a little bit, and you come into half time and it changes the team talk. But second half, I thought we went out and started well. And after about 10 minutes in the second half, we have a glorious opportunity, and I think it's fell to Archie from a rebound middle of the goal, and he's got to stick that away. He knows that, and that gets it to 1-1, and then it's a different game. And that was a story. That was a story of the game.
Yeah, and the home form will be a little bit of concern. What do you think the reasons are we're not, putting the results on the board like we did last season?
Yeah, I think in terms of this one today, I think you've got to give credit to Sholing. They came up and came here and set up in a way to try and be solid and try and hit us on the counter attack. And like I said, they caused us some trouble, but I think we still had enough chances to get something out of the game. But outside of that, I think we came off I believe 3 home wins on the bounce. I think might be 2 or 3 home wins and 3 clean sheets. I think it is. I think it's 3 wins and 3 clean sheets here prior to today. So I think we turned that home form around. The pitch was tricky today. Really, really heavy. It played okay in the end, but really, really heavy. You're going to get that at this time of year. So we need to find ways, and like you say. Potentially getting the ball into wide areas and delivering crosses into the box might be a way that we need to be a little bit better. But I think home form was a concern. We addressed it recently, and unfortunately we come second best today.
And now you've got to put this one behind you and get ready for the next game, which will be against Taunton away. You looking forward to that one?
Yeah, always looking forward to the games in this league. Is always a challenge, no matter who you're playing. Preparing to go to Tottenham or play Gloucester at home, or teams around the bottom pool last weekend, or a local derby against Taunton. They're all big games. They're all enjoyable. I think I think sometimes in football you're always looking at the next one. I think we have to sit back and remember what we've done since the end of November. We've just played 10 games now. We've lost 2 of those. We won 6, drew 2, and the 2 we drew against teams in the top 3. So the boys have shown they can compete against the best at this level. But we need to make sure that we tidy up in the final third, improve our quality a little bit, which has probably just dropped off slightly where it has been because it's been different class, and use that as fuel for Tuesday, because it'll be another tough game against a side who are looking to push on in this league, and we've got to be right at it.
Cool. Cheers, Danny.
Cheers.